Y'all need to get ready. Y'all, y'all need to get ready. Dye your hair. Shave your legs. Whatever makes you feel put together. Because I heard, um, you're at the edge of your seat. Like there's anticipation coming up here. Welcome. I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here because I tell real, raw, honest truth. I'm not here to freaking bullshit you. I don't know how long I have to, YouTube's got some interesting guidelines. Anyways, I just literally hopped out of the shower, rinsed the hair dye from my hair, and moved over here for something. And then Spirit's like, now. So there's like this with the readings, there tends to be collective threads that move through what is shared. So this may relate to my last reading, which had something to do with like divine circumstances, but you do not have to have heard that reading. Okay. You're feeling the build of the eclipse portal. They just showed me like two bookends, and that's what this upcoming eclipse portal is about. We have a solar eclipse in Leo happening on the 12th, and then we have a lunar eclipse in Pisces happening on the 27th. I'm guiding an eclipse portal for my inner circle community members that are a part of that. So if you feel that desire to be held during that time, come hang out with us. But there's something about the significance of what is moving for you. So I would recommend you guys look at your natal chart and look at where the Leo and Aquarius axis is for you, and the Pisces and Virgo. And for those of you who are new, I'm a professional astrologer. That's the number one thing that I do. It's sort of my foundational language. But we're going to roll the astro dice. Speaking of astrology. Yep. Okay. We have Mars in Cancer in the 9th house, which this I shit you not, guys. I'm going to hold this up. I'm literally writing notes for it. Mars just moves into Cancer at the time of this new moon solar eclipse in Leo. Third decan ruled by Mars. Mars in Cancer. There's a significance of that time for you guys here. I almost heard like this is what you've been feeling building. So we're going to get a little bit of a little glimpse, look through the rose window. If you know, you know. Mars in the 9th house in Cancer really brings in this emotional substance and terrain into your beliefs. I heard like, sure, you can believe things, right? And this brings up in my book club, in my Discord community, we're reading the 4 agreements, and we were literally just talking about the first chapter of the domestication of the planet. And there's this sort of feeling of like, if you were to strip back all of your beliefs, what's underneath the surface? That's what this eclipse portal is going to begin to reveal to you is who you are before you were tamed. And this has to do with your emotion, like what you're willing to like cry for, die for. Cancer is very loyal, very loyal. And when that loyalty is betrayed, end of the world. Like it's like good luck trying to get into that shell again. This is I just heard, this is serious from the like what Wonder Pets. That's that's funny. Okay. Interesting. I had moved my cards because I was sitting in front of my mirror, dyeing my hair. They all like some of them sit in this basket. I have other baskets. Okay. And then I have this little mirror that is sitting here where the cards were. There's something very interesting about that of like it's going to be a time for you to take a cold hard look in the mirror, and I feel like there is fear from past versions of you like being very radically honest with yourself, but in this reflection you're seeing the purity of you. It's almost like seeing your inner child. Okay, we're gonna alchemy deck, astrology deck first. Okay, I just heard like like a bell. This is something to pay attention to. Oh, it's my I have a beautiful gift from my friend Aaliyah. She got me this stained glass lunar moth for my birthday. So the lunar, we have Venus and Saturn. Ooh, my hip just popped. Okay. What are your beliefs around love? What's your you're completely, I'm seeing like, oh, that's very graphic. I'm seeing like how like houses get infested with like termites and they put those big tents around them to like, isolate the home and kill the bugs, right? This eclipse portal is really about to expose to you where there is rot and decay in your foundational pieces relating to love. Whoa. And my lighting just went super red. Whoa. We'll see if it'll correct back. Okay, we're pink. And I look like Lava Girl. From Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Let's go. This is gonna bug me. We'll do that. There we go. Okay. Interesting. As I was reading that, and it might feel a bit fiery. It might feel a bit activating is the word. It's activating you. It's activating you. Tell me more about this activation of the foundation of love. Okay. We have the second house, earth and fixed. Okay, y'all are stubborn. And then we have feminine. This is giving like Taurus energy for sure with the second house, earth fixed. Yeah, that's literally Taurus energy we're getting here. You need to, I heard like, look at the root cause. Who told you? Where'd the original foundation come from? Mom, dad, right? And this really is what, again, wow, gosh, guys. You're so afraid to look in the mirror, and this is a metaphorical mirror, like a mirror that shows you your soul. Being like, oh my gosh, I'm going to see something else that I'm going to have to work on, another wound, another pain point, another spiral into the underworld. And I've been in the underworld and I know the underworld and I know my shadows and I know these things and it's fine. Like I can do it. And you're bracing. And that's what this feeling is. Oh my gosh, anticipation of good and like bracing for bad feel the same. Excitement and anxiety are like the same frequency. It's like and like this edge of the sea energy is like, oh, I need to be prepared for the worst. I need to be prepared for the worst possible outcome. And this is saying like, this is a time for you to really look at your value and your worth because I heard you're priceless. There's not, you know what's funny? So when I was a kid, I thought priceless meant like you're worth nothing because like there's no price to you. Autism. I was like, priceless. It doesn't have a price. That's what price and less, but it means like so worthy of so much that you can't even put a price on it, right? Which doesn't make sense. I'm just going to say that. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, glasses at the bottom here. Your perception of your worth is coming up because that's what this eclipse portal is allowing you to really witness is actually you're no longer in this space where again they're showing me like this infested house with the tent over it. You've gone through that. You're actually maybe you even moved out. Maybe you've even like changed spaces and changed environments or you know that you're no longer in that, but it's the memory of that is what keeps surfacing. And this is an invitation for you to really deepen into your body, your embodiment. Second house, earth, fixed, feminine, like how you operate in your physical reality. I heard like it's time, like look at your posture, how you dress. Ooh, whoa, my stomach just did something. It just tight, like a pain kind of like swirled in it. So maybe like finding a different pride in what you wear, finding a different attire to really match this version of you. And that might feel scary because it's like, how does this version of me dress? This is very interesting because it's really bringing us from this spiritual terrain of a lot of deep processing into how you embody it in the physical world. And that's the deeper invitation here, is like, it's time for you to actually embody this energy. Let's support this. How can we support this, Spirit? How can we support the embodiment of this? Oh. Ow. My desk just shoulder checked me. Ow. We have breath. Again, the color changing as I like shifted my seat. Breath. Notice when you hold your breath. The embodiment of this is to breathe deeply and allow yourself to soften into presence. It's like, as soon as your breath gets shallow, it's showing me, Spirit's showing you, even the words are getting crossed, is showing me that you go up into your head when because you're not breathing into your root. And that's the invitation here, is like, the integration of this is just breath, reminding yourself of presence, because you're already in this. You're already this person. It's just a matter of reminding yourself that you are no longer in an infested house. Separation. Yeah. Like it's reminding yourself that you are no longer in those traumatic spaces, traumatic relationships, traumatic experiences. I'm seeing like, feeling your body compression, and also like, tapping is a good way to, deepen into this. Okay, this was left at the bottom, Mars. There's action to be taken here. Action wants to be taken at this time. Again, I'm seeing the eclipse portal, this doorway. There's going to be action taken here. We're going to the shamanic oracle deck. What kind of action, Spirit, please, for the collective here? Thank you guys for engaging here. It really supports me in the work that I'm doing here. Like, I just like that pause. I just like boom, felt the people here. Okay. How can we support? Fell again. Well, extra. Like, guys, it's about to be so good. We have unlimited possibilities. The action to be taken, it's giving 7 of Cups. Like, you've got a lot of things, and these aren't cups of illusions. It's like, finally in your life, you're no longer subscribing to specific modalities on how you're supposed to engage with the world. You've freed yourself of restriction. Okay, we have new beginnings, transformation, and healing energy. The action is to like, it really is to embrace the fact that you're the butterfly. You're no longer in the cocoon. You're no longer in the cocoon. This eclipse portal is going to be so revealing to you of like the work that you've done on yourself. Like, really, like, I'm seeing Spirit patting you on the back, and it's like, it's time for you to go and be. And I'm seeing like running on the beach, like going in, maybe going on a vacation of like celebrating yourself feels significant here. Okay, how can we... Yeah, it's almost like I'm like trying to think. I'm like, Spirit, what do you want me to... Okay, they're leading me back to this Cancer Mars energy in the 9th house, where it's like, there's something about your beliefs here, and it really is like, do you believe in magic? That's coming through. And it's like, you always have believed in magic. I just saw 1444 on the clock. And it's time for it to like, I'm seeing like Matilda too. where it's like, yeah, and new environments and new people that embrace your unique energy. The home card is at the bottom here, and it's card number 44. I saw that and I was like, how does that relate? Um, there are places that are just waiting for you to inhabit them, are just waiting for you. So, Spirit, what is, I want to know some like, it's interesting because I feel there's this like thread of doubt that is really deep in you. What is that? We have the shaman. There's something to journey on. What are we journeying on? The bridge to cross over into what? New beginnings. Ah, I just heard it. It's like, if I let go of this thread of me, who will I be? This is like your last little piece, your last little tether to the old version of you. And we have the maiden at the bottom here. So some of you might be moving through Saturn returns, and I like to equate the Saturn return to the shifting from maiden or knight into queen or king or mother father archetypes, right? It is this initiatory phase. You don't have to be moving through that, but there's sort of this naivety that you're stepping away from, this sort of like, it's interesting. It's almost like pretending that you don't know things when you do really know things. And maybe it's to make other people feel comfortable in their own beliefs, because you've got to, I mean, you're sitting here watching me read cards to you. Majority of people probably don't traverse this area of the internet very often. This last thread is you being completely reborn. What is the thread? What is this thing? What is it? They're showing me like a worm in an apple. Okay. Thank you. We have the orphan, the mirror, and then the mentor. There's somebody in your life. Oh yeah, this feels like cutting the umbilical cord to like, there might be somebody that you really look up to, that you put in a position of power, or you've put people on pedestals, positions of power. Um, but it's interesting because like it feels like a matriarch energy a little bit. Maybe your mother, maybe your grandmother, maybe a female friend, where you've pedestalized them in a way that this is a big thing. Actually, this is a big thread, because you're like, who will I be without their approval? Without their, yes, you're doing it right, right? This feels like a mentor in that sense, like somebody who is like your little personal cheerleader in a way, like you're doing it. And it might be on your internal level too, where if we were to relate it back to your own internal dialogue within you, this could be, you're still trying to prove yourself to something, that you're worthy of not being abandoned. It does have to do with family. The village just came out, that you're like, because the orphan here is like, you're so afraid of being left. You're so afraid of being left. Um, but in the same degree, you've been abandoning yourself by not fully being yourself. So it really is like, no matter where you go in this last environment you've been in, you've been abandoning yourself. And that's where this like, and then I could see this as like your higher self that's just like watching the whole drama play out. But there is something that's very true about what I was saying about like this like need for approval, this need for somebody to tell you that you're doing it right. It's now you. You're now taking on that role of your own internal mentor. You're taking on this role. And so it's like, now it's time for you to build anew. With the village coming out as well in this feels like a deep family experience of like, tell me more about this. We're just going to grab here. Here. I heard it ends with you. What? What? What is ending here? The destroyer. destructive. Oh, I heard like self-destruction. And then I just heard it's a worthy cause, right? So there must have been something in your lineage about like destroying yourself to make other people feel better. And I'm literally seeing like people like crumpling up papers and tossing it away. Something about that. Whoa. Interesting. Can we get a little bit more about that, spirit? Okay. This is work that you already knew that you came here to do. Your soul did with the peacock's tail and sulfur, and you knew it was going to be painful, but you're actively in the alchemy of it. Now, this eclipse portal, right? This is where we're talking about this deeper healing. I just wanted to go down this thread because I'm like, what else is here? And again, you're looking to go back to the core of this message of like, you're thinking the other shoe is going to drop and it's not going to drop. You're actually about to see your greatness. You're actually about to invite yourself into a deeper embodiment into your own personal beliefs. It's going to open a doorway into this softness. It feels like that Cancerian energy and like actually mothering yourself, actually stepping into what you didn't have and being that for yourself. That, yep. Okay. These just landed on the armchair. We have the alchemical wedding and the new pearl. I love this for you. This is about to be a brand new start. Ugh. I'm seeing like 13 going on 30 a little bit in this regard of like you're getting to live the life that you want as an adult, right? And have this inner union piece of your masculine and feminine, right? I'm seeing like a marriage happening within you that is creating the birth of this new experience. These two parts coming together. Okay. Wow. As just a deeper thread, as a deeper invitation, and I just saw 2222 on the timer for this collective here. A card from Rumi as a deeper embodiment. This is a newer deck to me, so I'll be reading from the book to you guys. Yeah, this is, I heard because this thing keeps chiming. Can you hear the bells? From Hairspray. Keeping perfect time, and all because he like again, this anticipatory energy that you're having is like you finally meeting you in such a delicious way that you've never encountered before. But again, with the somatic experience of your body feeling is thinking it's like gotta brace for abandonment, brace for things to end, bracing for the worst when it could actually be for the best. I really want to encourage you guys to feel into the best possible scenario, which feels like a new thing for you. Okay. I just want one card, please. Please, just one. Here. Victory of Miriam. Okay, we're going to read this. All because he... Okay. If you are longing to caress the moon, don't turn away from it. If you are not ill, why do you crawl under your blanket to hide? You are in quarry of sweets, why do you look so sour? You live in the spring of light, then why are you withered inside? Don't fight against yourself. Don't flee from what could be your glory. Like a fearless moth, dive into the flame. Why be linked to your obsessions? Burn out in the flames until your heart and soul are enlightened. Get out of the cold carcass and form yourself a new body. Why are you afraid of the fox when you descend from lions? Why be a lame ass when you could bear the strength of stallions? The beloved you seek will arrive to open the door to your fortune, for love is the key that opens all your locks. Guys, the doors I was talking about, like, oh my gosh, and my ears are ringing. This oracle brings you a message of affirmation and success. Your victory is already assured. You are bringing. I love how I keep stumbling over my words and I keep making weird sounds. I sound like a turkey. It's funny. You are being led into it now, no matter if you believe it is not possible and you're placing more faith in the appearance of distraction or obstacle than in utter success. No matter if you have forgotten for a moment that the divine lives in you, as you, that apparent failure is only a part of the process, the plan through which learning happens, serving the ultimate holy victory. Yes, your victory is inevitable. And this actually pulled this card for a friend the other day. Whatever may be troubling you or is soon to present itself, it's not a situation or circumstance meant to bring you trouble. You just need to allow yourself to become more eagle-eyed, beloved wild one. It is not what appears to be the source of challenge for you, not at all. It's only how you're viewing the situation. Can you allow yourself to shift perspective? Again, coming back to the breath here and then the separation, like a different perspective on how you build a foundation of love. Can you allow yourself to, yes, you know this is the truth. It's only in forgetfulness that fear creeps in. Oh yes, to forget for a moment that you are divinity and to lapse into the erogenous belief that the challenges are more real than the love they veil. No, the real challenge is the altitude. Interesting, I said altitude. It's attitude. The real challenge is in the attitude, not in any circumstance or situation. This is guidance and comforts, whatever is going on in your life, whether it brings you joy or deepest struggle. The divine is within you, as you, breaking through into your life. Do not hesitate to trust in it, embrace it fully, and let it have its way. There's nothing that needs to be resisted. You are safe to be wild, to be alive. Live it with love and let it unfold. The promise of success is yours, so allow yourself to be brought to it through the guiding wisdom of life that also serves love. There's also a part of you that is daring to love and to live and to trust more than ever before. You are daring to quit the traumatic tendency to relive so many past hurts and aches. That is the greatest gift of this whole reading, is that you're daring to go beyond what you've known, to go beyond what your ancestors have known, to go beyond what your parents have known. Like, you're stepping beyond, and that's why this feels so pivotal. You are no longer want to taunt yourself with failure and critique. You are less frightened of yourself, so you do not need to sabotage yourself anymore. You are learning love's way and claiming it as your own, that your own path to victory is assured. Trust in your growing optimism. Like this reading, and I feel like my readings lately have been this big, like, yeah, it is optimistic, and you should lean into that. I say should. You get to. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here with me and allowing me to deliver this message for you. I feel very recharged. I took a break from like diving deep into readings, and this return to this space feels so rejuvenating. And whatever is shifted in you guys too, I feel it. It's palpable, and I feel honored to be able to deliver messages like this to all. And with that being said, I'm going to leave this message here. If you feel that call to work with me, all of my offerings are down below, and especially that Eclipse portal. I'm going to be hosting a container, so feel free to join if you feel that desire to. I love you guys. Bye.